Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Medwick. I'm a junior music performance major at McNeese State University and I study with Dr. Benjamin Cold. The piece being played for you today is a 20th century work titled Sonata for Clarinet and Piano by Francis Poulenc. The piece is a three-movement work, but today you will hear me performing the first movement, Allegro Tristamento. Poulenc composed the piece in 1962 for Benny Goodman, who commissioned the work. Goodman gave the premiere performance of the piece on April 10, 1963 at Carnegie Hall with Leonard Bernstein as the pianist, but unfortunately Poulenc died before the work was published or premiered. Poulenc's Sonata for Clarinet and Piano is an important work of solo clarinet literature and is considered a standard for advanced students. It's such a hallmark due both to the commissioner, Benny Goodman, and the composer. Poulenc was part of a group known as Les Six, an influential group of composers who heavily influenced 20th century French music. Benny Goodman, one of the most prominent 20th century clarinetists, had been delving much deeper into classical music by this time as well, and had already commissioned such great clarinet works, such as Copland's Concerto. Learning the first movement of the sonata, both technically and musically at times, was a little challenging. The extreme register jumps throughout the piece required me to have a greater control over my instrument than before. Octave exercises helped improve my overall control and intonation while slurring up to altissimo and upper clarion notes from lower registers of the horn. The piece also required me to learn new trill fingerings and try new or more unfamiliar fingerings for the upper range of the clarinet. My rhythmic accuracy also improved while studying the piece. The rhythmic precision required to perform the piece well was also on a level that hadn't been required of me, especially when it came to the introduction and the trace column section. Musically, incorporating extreme dynamics and good consistent tone throughout all registers was also a challenge to achieve, particularly in the trace column section, in the extreme pianissimo range, while traveling through the different registers of the horn to a good and rhythmically accurate mezzo forte. Learning the rest of the sonata has been equally as challenging and rewarding as learning the first movement, and I hope you enjoy my performance of the first movement of the Poulenc Sonata.